What's up, guys? I just want to remind you, my guy Dave Dust is still raffling off a chance to win a pair of customized Philadelphia Eagles sneakers or 76ers, your choice, guys. Look at these, man. Look at the craftsmanship on these things. My guy Dave, man, that's a magician with a pen in his hand, guys. I'm just telling you. Look at this. Put a stylus in his hand, and my guy goes off. Guys, you have until June 8th. He's extended it for you guys a little bit. I know some of y'all kept requesting that. You have until June 8th. It closes at June 8th, so don't miss your opportunity here, guys. Link is in the description below. What's up, Eagles Nation? What's going on, NFL world? How you doing, Division Rivals? This is Steven Hyder with Gate City Sports Channel, the sports channel where the cerebral NFL fan comes for about 10 minutes of daily content. What's going on, everybody? So today's topic. Look, we're going to talk about Zach Ertz, guys. It's kind of a weird situation we're in right now, right? Because we know that the Eagles were shopping Zach Ertz heavily during the draft. I fully expected him to be moved come this draft. I did. But then, like, when they got around to, like, kind of why it didn't happen, I was like, I could see that. I understood kind of where the other teams were coming from here because the base salary of being $8.5 million, coming off an injury-riddled, kind of 2020 season to where we didn't see the production that we saw from Zach Ertz come 17, 18, and 19 to where, arguably this was a top three tight end here. And, look, it dipped. And I can understand teams looking at this, this man now who's making $8.5 million in base salary and saying it's far too risky for us. It's a bit of a risk here. But it puts us in a weird situation now, right? Because here we are sitting here with Zach Ertz making $8.5 million in base salary with a prorated bonus that's basically coming from a signing bonus and some other stuff like that, guys. A $4.221 million on the season, which works his way out to a cap number of $12.7 million. I will say this right up front, guys. An acquiring team is not going to have to pay the prorated bonus. That's the Eagles' responsibility. That money Zach Ertz has actually already received. But the Eagles, in order to kind of like lessen their cap implications, things like the signing bonus can be divvied up over like a certain amount of years. Even though the player already got it, from the league's perspective, you can prorate the year, so you can divide it up over a certain amount of years to pay it. So if you release the player, if you trade the player, it comes due, basically. You got to pay it. So we're sitting here with a situation of, if you're going to trade Zach Ertz, then what you might need Zach Ertz to do is to come to an agreement to rework the contract, the $8.5 million. So that way he can say, like, look, or you can go to him and say, look, if you want to go to said destination, here's the situation. They're going to need you to knock $2-3 million off of that base salary and convert that into some kind of bonus money. That's kind of the situation we're in. And now we're hearing rumors that, what seemed like probably wouldn't happen, like there'd be some kind of value in Zach Ertz. And, there were reports that the Eagles weren't asking crazy prices for Zach Ertz. That wasn't the issue. The issue was really the base salary. We're hearing reports that they might potentially let him go for $4.952. So almost a $5 million savings they might let him go for, because we all know at the end of the day, we don't have a CB number 2 on this football team right now. And we might need the extra cheddar here to go get a guy, to be quite honest, guys. I mean, we know that we're probably not going to go into camp with what we got. Look, you guys know I called, Michael Jacquet last year. I think I did a really good job, despite what some of y'all think. I did a really good job of looking over Michael Jacquet's film, and I told you guys, if anyone might become a camp hero, it might be Michael Jacquet, and I was dead right. I just didn't predict that the guy would start taking starting snaps by the end of the season. Like, that was far beyond what I was trying to predict. I was just saying, like, guy could make the practice squad and then later on in the season be like a deep roster guy. I didn't think the guy would be a CB number 2 for a couple of games. With that said, we look at the situation and it's kind of like, man, like Zach Ertz in this contract situation has got us in a weird place, guys. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's salvageable, man. My hope is that you get some kind of compensation for him, because here's the deal. On one hand, we do need money. Like, I will say we will get money back following June 1st, so just relax a little bit, guys. Because we already June 1st designated what happened with guys like Alshon Jeffrey and Malik Jackson, we will get back, I think it's somewhere around $4 million or so after June 1st, right? Because you get part of your money following June 1st from those type of designated cuts. So we will get money back there. So there's going to be a little bit in the coffer, right? But now we're in a situation to where it's kind of like, do we keep creating cap savings and let Zach Ertz go next? Or do you just let him play it out, guys? And that might be the best way to do it, is just to go to Zach Ertz and say, like, hey, man, look, you can see it's not just us. Other teams feel the same way, man. Like, are you willing to come in here and work and prove your worth, and then you'll be a free agent following the season. We're going to get the compensation we feel like is justified for you because you're going to sign a contract, and then we're going to get some form of a compensatory pick status for you if we just let you play out the season, and then you get a chance to redeem yourself this year. I mean, look, I think all options are open. I think if the Eagles can absolutely find a trading partner, they'll do it. I think that, they may ask Zach Ertz, like, hey, man, like, look, if you really want to be somewhere, these are the places that have contacted us. From your agent, and we told you could seek your own trade as well. This is what needs to happen if that's what you want. Now, the alternative is we could let you go, or the alternative is you could play out your contract. We'll get a compensatory pick for you. You get a chance to redeem yourself, and we go forward with the situation as it is, kind of. It's a tough situation, guys. I don't know the right answer here, guys. I would not be foolish enough to step in and tell you guys, like, I got the solution here. I don't know. I mean, I will say this. Like, I would be intrigued to see what Nick Sirianni could do with this group of running backs we got, adding Devontae Smith, having guys like Goddard and Ertz in the fold. I would be interested. But at the same time, like, if you're going to go without Ertz, you do need the money, because I do think that, getting a guy back like Richard Rodgers might make some sense. You need a corner. You need a guy like Richard Rodgers. Like, we still got pieces we need to add here on this football team. Like, I don't think this football team is completely super competitive right now without having a CB number 2, without having an adequate backup if Zach Ertz leaves out of here. Like, I like Richard Rodgers a lot, guys. You guys know that I made a video breaking down some of the advanced DVOA information behind Richard Rodgers' season, and I liked Richard Rodgers a lot. I probably pumped him up a lot, to be quite honest. We'll see, guys. We'll see what happens here. I don't know yet. We'll see. You guys know the options. We all know the options, but I just wanted to give you the physical numbers behind it all. All right, guys, let me know what you think. Leave your comments down below. Where are you at on this, guys? Do you think he's going to ultimately rework that contract, that base salary, convert some of it into bonus money and be traded? Do you think the Eagles are just going to let him go for the cap savings? Or do you think the Eagles are going to say, you know what? It's in your best interest, honestly, to work with us this season. You've been in Philadelphia all these years. Go out on a high note, not a low note, right? And then make those teams pay for not wanting to get you next year, and say, like, it's going to cost you now. I might have been willing to pay for $8.5 million. It ain't happening now, Junior. You're going to pay. You're going to come out the coffers with some money now because I redeemed myself. I mean, I could see all his possibilities, guys, but let me know, what do you think? What do you think he should do here? What do you think the Eagles are going to do here? I mean, we're all just taking shots at the dartboard. Don't get me wrong, but let me know, guys. Fill me in what you guys think. All right, guys, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Don't forget, if you want to support the channel, you can buy me a cup of coffee. Link is in the description below. Also, don't forget to like and comment on the video, guys. That's what spikes the algorithm and gets this suggested to other people. And last but not least, if you're not subscribed, I would love to add you to the community, guys. We talk a lot here, guys. We talk everything from, in the past week, we've talked about rookie salary pools, right? We've talked about the cap situation. We've talked about different players and how to evaluate them. We've gone over prospect evaluation. This is the type of stuff we do, guys. Advanced analytics, film study. We talk about the number side of things. We'd like you to join. But in order to join, guys, you hit the subscribe button. All right, y'all. Peace. I'm out of here.